Hello, Witchers and Mages. I'm going to give you the Witcher Old World Deluxe Edition. Probably look better like that. Really cool box. And here's the bottom of the box. And as you can tell, it's a really deep box because there's a lot of stuff. And I'll show you how I fit the Mages expansion in the same box. And it's only probably, the cover doesn't fit down tight, maybe half an inch, quarter of an inch, centimeter or two if you use that system. Pause the video and read the little captions from the book. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to show you the creatures first. That's why I got the deluxe edition. That's the main reason between them. And there's a little guide, as I showed in my other video. If you're not sure what token corresponds with what creature, this tells you. If this is in this position right here, then the creature is in that position right there. So it makes it real easy to find it. I searched for like an hour and a half on the internet trying to figure that out, and it was right there for me. They thought of everything. Okay, these are triple primed, so they're painted black first, and then from a 45-degree angle from the bottom, I painted them gray, and then from the top, I painted them white. This is also called zenithal priming, but I will never use that word because I don't like anything that you have to look up. Triple priming says exactly what it is. So I'm sorry, Mr. Zenithal. Okay, so they're painted black, then gray from the front, and white from the top, right? Same thing with him. You can probably see it the best on this guy. Spider with a flower front, gray, and then white. And you'll be able to see that when you put a thin layer of acrylic paint, so it'll look really nice and realistic and even more 3D in the videos and stuff. Okay, and then also on this guide, it shows the other things that are upgraded. Instead of these paper tokens for the different schools of Witchers, you get plastic tokens. Now the Mages expansion already comes with the plastic ones, so I was so disappointed that I only had them for the Mages and not the plastic ones for the Witchers. And then you get a plastic tavern closed instead of the paper. So there is a guide right here. But if you do what I do and you get the deluxe version and the Mages expansion, which I highly recommend, don't follow this, okay? So I'm going to put this in the box upside down because we're not going to follow that. I'm going to put this down too. Then I'm going to cover up the monsters and I'm going to put them in here. Make sure they go down in there nice and flat. And then I can put the game board. I'll show you what the game board looks like. Now, if you buy it from the Kickstarter, anybody who bought the Kickstarter and sells this to you separately is going to probably really regret it. But it's my favorite thing from the Kickstarter or the all-in is the mat. The colors are far, far more vivid for the map than they are on this paper map. And then here's the thing for the Mages that fits right alongside of it. And it is included in the mat if you buy that from the all-in-one or Kickstarter version. In addition, the Skellige expansion is right over here. It shows the 3 islands. I believe it's 3. The 3 islands over on this side for the Scaliga expansion if you get that. So the way I put this in here, and I love the way this folds, it's so nice, is right on top of the creatures. Okay? And then I put in this part right here. It's so nice that it actually holds the cards. Now the standard version one doesn't hold it, but the advanced version one of this actually holds the cards. There's a lot of coins from Game of Thrones game in here because I didn't have enough coins. So it comes with a little cover. And somehow my cover got dented, which is very disappointing. And I'll probably prime this right here and paint it gold along it. And also where the creatures were, I'll paint that wording and try to shade it real nice. I love the touch of how it has this down here. This is really nice. Maybe I'll paint this too. Before you paint plastic with acrylics, you got to prime it. So you can see that it fits up a little higher than the box. The box won't fit in there. What is that? Maybe it's more than half an inch. Maybe it's about 3/4 of an inch. So what would that be in centimeters? Probably about 2 centimeters, whatever. Not exactly. And then you can put these guys in. Now I painted the Witchers on here. I haven't painted the wording yet. And I painted all the figures with acrylic paints. And you can see the videos for how I did that. And there is the plastic mages. Oh no, those are the plastic Witcher tokens, sorry. And they are your poker dice. And they're the standard ones. They're not the special ones. And then I painted the schools on there, and I will paint the words as well. And I fit that into the box right here. And then the mages, I've painted and I've primed. I'll show you. I primed the words, as you can see in my other video. And I still have 2 other mage specialties to prime and paint. And then I got to paint these ones. I'm going to do a little bit more shading on the word the Witcher. Oh, I'm going to do some shading on Old World too. Probably some dry brushing to get that shading effect. And there's your Witcher plastic tokens. I've started by painting one of them. Oh, and I painted all the mages. Let me make that focus. I painted all the mages, and you can see the separate videos for when I show you those. And those I fit right on top of the Witchers. And then I put the Witchers thing here. You have to kind of move it away from the edge. And I put the books on top. Here's the book for the Witcher. And there is 36 pages. And the one for the mages, much less pages. I never actually read it. I just try to figure it out. 8 pages. And then the cover fits down, not completely tight, but at least my whole game is in one box. I will show you the Scaliga expansion, the Legendary Hun expansion, and the other expansions once I get them. Thank you, Witchers and Mages. Have a great day.